Hey everyone, welcome to Camp the Canucks. My name is RevTrev, and I'm so glad you're here because tonight we're doing a therapy session. The Tankathon is happening right now, right before your eyes. This has been unbelievable how horrific the Vancouver Canucks are playing. And hey, listen, we want to lose. Losing is winning, right? So we want to lose so that we can win the draft lottery. That is the whole purpose of right now. So doesn't matter if we win, doesn't matter if we lose, but the way we're losing is terrible. It's just terrible. It just is, okay? And I don't know what to say, but it was a mammoth victory for Utah tonight. 6-2 final was absolutely terrible by the Canucks. What is going I get that we're the worst team in the league. I get it, okay? I get it. But, like you played so well at home, and you fly down to Utah, and it's like, maybe you haven't been to Utah before. And like, wow, it's beautiful here. And look at it, we get to go out, and we had a nice dinner or whatever it is, or we're going out later or whatever. I don't know. We're going to the Mormon temple. I don't know what you're going to do there. I don't know what the plan is, okay? But you didn't show up tonight, Canucks. You didn't show up. There's so many weird things that happened, and what a terrible performance by our Canucks. Like, honestly, and I don't mind if we lose, but like there's very few moments in this game where we're like, we're gonna win this game. So let me just bring it up. We're gonna talk about everything that you want to talk about in this game, but I mean, the good news is we lost in regulation, right? We lost in regulation, and I don't know what to say other than, like, this was embarrassing. And a lot of people are like, who cares? We lost. It doesn't matter. I mean, I don't know. I think if you're a Canucks fan, you got to have, or a Canucks player, you got to have a little bit more pride than this, don't you? Don't you? Like, can you? Okay, I just want to bring this back over here. Okay, just for a second. I just want to talk to the players because, to us as fans, I don't know what it's like to be a player, to be on a team that's last place, okay? I understand what it feels like to be a fan, but imagine showing up to work. Now, I get it. You're making, most of these guys are making millions, okay? Whether they win or lose, they're making millions. But can you imagine game after game going to the rink, and most games now you're getting smoked. 6-1, 6-2, 6-0, 5-0, 5-1, 4-1. Like, it's not close. It's not close. So this is where we're at. This is where we're at. This is what it's like. This is what, and Toronto Maple Leaf fans, you guys are just, seriously, you are a special breed. You know that? I said I think we're gonna beat you on Saturday. And then we almost beat you. You went into shootouts to beat us, and you came into my comments and you said, see, oh, who won now? Where's the receipts now? Guess you were wrong. It's like, guys, you just barely beat the last team in the NHL. Then we go to Utah and get smoked. It shows how bad Toronto is. And you almost lost to the Vancouver Canucks with this roster. Like, it doesn't make any sense. How are you this bad? And we're awful. We're awful. Like, we're the worst. We're literally the worst in the league. So the Mammoth came to play. Schultz had a beautiful game, had a hat trick. And let's dive into that real quick. And And I'm glad you're here. But a lot of people aren't going to show up. Aren't going to show up to this tonight because it's like, why? Like, if you let's go back here just for 1 second. If you show up tonight to this post game show, like, if you watch this game, you deserve a badge or something. I don't know if it's a participation badge or what, but like, you're showing up when the Canucks are not. That's what's happening right now. And I'm not saying it's a bad thing in the way of losing. I just think the losses, the way we're losing, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. I don't know. Like, I don't even know what the big question is tonight. How many more games do you want the Canucks to? Do you want the Canucks to lose? I mean, some people are going to say all of them this season. Okay. So this is the big question for tonight. Okay. Post in the comments. This is crazy. Absolutely nuts. Absolutely nuts. The tank is alive and well. Darren says it right. The tank is alive and well. Embrace it. I'm loving the tank. Darren says that's a positive way to do it. Have the Canucks ever beat the Mammoth yet? I think the answer is yes. It's just we haven't beat them in Utah, I think. So, oh my goodness. Yeah, I haven't seen a Canucks team this bad since the late 90s. Yeah, it's been bad. Only 20 more games until the end of the season. I mean, man, that's a lot of games still to go. This is something else. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's dive back into the Oh, I absolutely love your guys' comments. These are awesome. Okay. So Schultz opens the scoring. By the way, the Ogren goal was awesome. He had a great game tonight. We'll talk about him in a second, but Bluger out to Connor Garland, and look at the speed of Ogren there, and snipes it on the left-hand side. Let's show that again. Guys, look at the speed of Ogren. Look at it's got the double circles around there. Look at him just take off right there. Look at him go. Look at him go. That was sensational. I absolutely loved it. Loved it. But Schultz just keeps on scoring. Sergeyev, I'm saying that wrong. Scores. Kraus, I mean, he's a goon. He scored on us. Paterka, sorry. I always say same one as our Canucks goalie, the backup or the AHL dude. Teddy Bluger. Again, guys, Teddy Bluger. He's already got 5 goals this year. He's barely played any games. Teddy Bluger, the sniper here. When's this going to go? Okay. So you got Garland, passes it around to Bluger. Bluger over to Marcus Pettersson. Over back to Garland. Back to Bluger. What a pass. What a goal. Bada bing, bada boom. Teddy Bluger scores, and then Nick Schmaltz says scores his hat trick. This game wasn't close. So we lost to Utah on December 5th. We lost to Utah. So 4-1, now 6-2. So we play them one more time, April 4th. And I'm just telling you right now, if Evander Kane's on the ice, they're going to fight him and get a really good scrap in. They are not happy with Kane. Okay, so we outshoot him by 3. 23-20 is the final shots on goal. That's terrible. They destroyed us in faceoffs by winning 7 more. We were 0 for 4 on the power play. Our power play is horrendous. Horrendous. Like, I can't remember the last time we scored on the power play. That's how bad we are. 0 for 4. And they were 1 for 2. And then they had 4 more penalty minutes than us. They had, we out-hit them by a lot. And then block shots are basically the same. We had way more giveaways, and we had 3 more takeaways. So that's the tail of the tape, everyone. Notice there's not a Canucks in there at all. Okay, at all for the top 3 stars. This was bad. Okay. So we're going to dive in. Let's talk about Vander Kane tonight. Causing some rough stuff. I mean, I think there's some players that needed to step up and protect some of our teammates, especially when they went after Petey. And then Kane did his thing, right? Kane did his thing. And he tripped, what's his name? Who was it that I just did the video on it? Hayton? He tripped Hayton, and he didn't get a penalty on it. Hayton stood up and cross-checked him, gets the penalty. Like, this is awful. My internet's awful tonight. This is terrible. Okay, so this is what happens. You know what? Even my internet doesn't even want to talk about the Canucks. It's so bad. Evander Kane gets the penalty. Someone should have stepped in there for Petey, but didn't. And then they got some big boys on that team, man. I don't know. You don't want to really mess with Utah. We don't have anyone that's scary. We have Evander Kane that's going to trip a guy when no one else is around and then gets cross-checked and then wants to cross-check back and knocked all tough. He's lucky O'Brien didn't knock him out. I'm telling you that right now. I don't know why the refs jumped in. They should just let that fight go on. But they were not happy with Evander Kane, and neither should have they been. But, yeah, maybe this is the way Evander Kane is trying to make it so that he's looking like a tradable kind of guy, an asset for the playoffs. But Ogren is a great addition. His goal tonight was fantastic. I loved every second of it. He was fantastic. Listen, I don't know why why the Minnesota Wild let him go. Why in the world did they let him go? Makes no sense to me. But you had to do it to get Quinn Hughes, and I get that. But, man, he has been a great – and they're like, he's terrible. He's not very good. He didn't score with us. I'm like, you guys utilized him wrong. Look how good he's been since he came to Vancouver. Man, he's been fantastic. And then, bad news, Hedl got injured again. I don't think he played in the third period. So that's concerning just for his health and all that stuff. But it's another Canuck down. You got Besser down. You got Bulliam down. You got Hedl down. You got Demko down. And we're already last place, so that doesn't help. I mean, it helps the team tank for sure. And then Lankinen did not play well tonight. Those first two goals, he was so out of position. I'm not blaming the defense at all. Now, one went off someone later on, and there was a couple really nice goals they had against us, and, they just beat them, no big deal. But those first two goals, Lankinen was not good. He was very unlucky tonight. Actually, I wouldn't say unlucky. He just wasn't in the right position. He just did not play well. He did not play well. Allowing 6 goals, and they only had 20 shots on goal? Crazy. Absolutely crazy. And I want to get into another tankathon tonight. We're gonna do another tankathon tonight. It's going to be fun. We're going to get in there right away and do that. But I want to first of all go in and talk to you about the comments. So let's close this off. Let's hit the promo, and I want to get to your comments, and we'll do a tankathon. Looking forward to it. Hey, Canucks therapy tonight. We were terrible. We didn't come to play. We weren't prepared. I mean, Adam Foote, I don't know. You don't have these guys ready to play. That's what happens. I'm going to get in your comments in just a second. Alrighty, let's dive into these awesome comments. Thank you so much for being here. If you're new, hit the like and subscribe because maybe you don't know. Maybe it's the first time here. If you like Canucks content that's passionate, realistic, and honest, hit the like and subscribe, everyone, because that's the kind of stuff I love to do and love pumping that out. Okay. Rod says we got spanked. He's all pumped about McKenna or Stenberg coming to Vancouver. I haven't seen a Canucks team this bad. Oh, yeah, we already talked about that. Stewart is in the building. He's all pumped. And he's talking about the 6-2 loss for our Vancouver Canucks. Let's see. Brian is here, and he says it's quite easy to watch if we want long-term success. SGA's in the building. Good to see you. Yeah, exactly, Del. In front of their moms, too. The shame. Like, what are you doing out there? You just embarrassed your moms, guys. You just embarrassed your moms. Brian, I'm a big Canucks fan, and I get angry when they almost win because I'm a competitor and I understand the end game. I hear that. I like your Canucks hat and Canucks chain. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I love these chains. I have one for this thing. I got one for the skate jerseys. And as you know, I'm a Packers fan. I've got another one for my Packers. I just love chains. Someone just gave me in town near Nanaimo, gave me a Packers chain, a different one they had made. It was really cool. Hang guy says, sorry, Mom. Didn't play well tonight. I'm thinking there will be a coaching change very soon, Darren says. I think they're not making a coaching change until next year. Why would they do that now? Makes no sense. Yeah, unfortunately, Del, Hedl is injured again, for sure. SGA says, as a San Jose Sharks fan, I'm really nervous because the Vancouver Canucks are slowly closing in, and they're going to tie the Sharks in points. Sharks at 58, Canucks at 42. I love that too. Whoa, they're worried, all right. Nice to see EP40 off the power play. Well deserved. I know, crazy. Can't stay at the hospital. Shannon, they took her in here. Oh, from her work. Oh, I hope she's okay. I hope she's okay. Shannon, be okay. I don't believe Ogren registered a point with Minnie. No, he didn't. He didn't register a point this season with Minnie. So he's doing so awesome for us. So I love it. I think Bluger has only played 8 games or something like that. I know. Callum's here and says, we are awful. We are dog barf. And we as fans will return to this vomit. We will, because we're loyal. Can you do a feature on Grogu? He needs the recognition for his part of the Tank Nation. Yeah, 8 games is right, Darren. You're right. Lankinen equals Tankinen. Absolutely. Dan's here, says the Canucks keep rolling. Say what? Keep rolling. Down the hill. You got the fan down. Many fans are out there, have injured their eyeballs watching the Canucks play. Raise your tankards. Did Leckermacki get plastered into the pine again? I know it wasn't a good night. Marcus says, like, evening, I want them to lose, but make it close with you. Casual Canucks fashion, they can't even do that. Need to make those trades. I agree. We need to make that trade for Kane ASAP. Can we make it in the next couple days? That would be great. Callum, I still wear Canucks merch in public. Invariably, I'm met with the same cringe expressions. Homeless crackheads. Ooh, ouch. Ooh. Man. Okay, Callum. That's kind of a little bit over the line there, buddy. Alrighty. Should have read that one first. Okay. Power play was embarrassing. Look, Bush League, next head coach is going to have a huge crap show to fix. I agree. Jack, you didn't watch the game. You didn't miss much. I'll tell you that right now. Teddy Bluger is the only tradable player. Everyone else, no one will be knocking on the door for. I don't know what that says. Are playing right as their value is getting lower by the day, and we'll get nothing. That's very possible. You might be totally right on that, Lewis. Dell, 5 goals in 8 games for Bluger. That's amazing. I know. It's crazy. I love Bluger. I love Teddy Bluger. I just did a video last night, 3 videos actually last night with Jacob Doodle. Love that guy. Does a great Doodle hockey. You can go check him out. He talked about, asked about Teddy Bluger, and we both agreed we should not trade Teddy Bluger. He's a guy we want to resign. I love that guy. Why didn't Kane take his gloves off? I have no idea. It makes no sense. You're that big. Why didn't you drop the gloves and just go for it? Like, just do it. Just stand in there. It was like, but no, it's like, I'm going to see my mom tonight. I don't want to cut up face or something. I guess that. Lost ×2 Canucks Tukes this morning, but I still retained the Tuke of Destiny for my grandchild to wear. That's good. Okay. It looks like the internet's struggling again. Sell the whole damn team. Oh my goodness. Okay. SGA says, as a San Jose Sharks fan, I hope the Vancouver Canucks will never tie us in points. And if you try, you will get massively burned. Okay. Is Matt Sundin still in good shape? I don't know. How's EP40? Well, he got taken off the power play tonight. So it is what it is. Okay. Brian says 26 games left. Max points available is 94. If they lose 16 and win 10, they should guarantee them last place at 62. Yeah. I don't know if we're even going to win. I don't think we're going to even win 10, guys. I don't even know. Like, I would be surprised at this stage if we won 5. That's how bad we are. It's true. We suck, and supporting the Canucks visibly means you are in need of a governmental intervention. All right, everyone. Listen. I'm so glad you're here. I'm so glad you came out tonight because, you know, we're gonna pass the Sharks, and we're only at 42. Hedl got injured again. He missed the third period. I didn't see him in the third at all. So maybe I'm wrong on that. Someone can confirm that, but yeah, it is what it is, right? It is what it is. So it's crazy, absolutely crazy to see what we're seeing. But yeah, that's where we're at. That's where we're at. What is the worst point record? Let me say, what is the worst points a team has? NHL worst season ever. NHL worst season record. 1974-75, the Washington Capitals hold the worst record in NHL history, finishing with only 8 wins. Oh my gosh. Okay, I don't think we're going to get... Okay, I got to put this in. We might be bad. We're not this bad. Oh my goodness. By the way, everyone, if you want Super Bowl content, go to RevTrev NFL. It's got my stuff on there. Yeah, absolutely. Let's oh, they didn't do. Think that's good. Percentage. I gotta do this again here. Sorry, Mike. Are we gonna do a tankathon just in a second? They said an NHL record was 17 losses. Okay, watch this, guys. Okay, watch this. Okay. Capitals hold the worst record, finishing with only 8 wins, 67 losses, and 5 ties, 21 points in an 80-game season. 0.131 points percentage and minus 265 goal differential. You think Vancouver's got it bad? No, we're good. We're good. Jared, good to see you, man. Colorado had 48 in 1 year. Time to spin the wheel? Yeah, absolutely. It took the Capitals 40 years later, but they won a cup. Yeah, Dan, you're right. Okay, let's dive into the tankathon, everyone. Everyone wants a tankathon, right? Tankathon. Let's go. Let's go. Let's bring it up right now. Let's get her done. Let's get her done. Okay. So as you can see, I just a reminder, everyone. Just a reminder, I hit it one time. One time, that's it. And we're going to talk about how we did, okay? I'm still trying to figure out how these teams look and everything, but Tankathon's on. We're simming the draft lottery right now. Right now, we're number one pick or percentage to get it. Hit the button one time. 3, 2, 1. And the Vancouver Canucks select third. We dropped all the way down to third. McKenna, Stenberg, and then Keaton Verhoff did a long video with Jacob Doodle about this. Look at though, he's only 17 years old, where McKenna is 18, and I think Stenberg's 18 as well. He's 6'4", 212 pounds, right shot defenseman. Guys, I understand we need a center, but Verhoff is going to be good. If we end up landing Verhoff, I think we need to be happy. I mean, obviously we want Stenberg or McKenna, but can you imagine the San Jose Sharks, SGA, you got to be happy with that. Jump up 9 spots. The Devils jump up 5 and get Stenberg. That's awful for us. And then we always end up with this guy. This guy is always on our team. We always end up going on this thing. It's always the same. Look, Ruck. We could have picked Ruck instead there, but he's 6'3", 194. He's the better choice. Yeah. Anyways, it is what it is. Gee, that's awful. Okay, we're doing the. I got to screenshot this. How do I? Oh yeah, we'll do it from here. I'm going to screenshot this and just do the top 10. Actually, no, let's do the top 15. Let's do that. I'm going to post it tonight. I'm doing it tonight. Okay. So that's where we're at. That's right. Any comments about this, everyone? Any comments? I mean, obviously, we would be upset about this. Tankathon is ready to go. Is the draft rig against us? Apparently. Nice hat. Thank you very much. Got it from the Pro Shop last season. On the Capitals, do you think Ovi signs a cheap 3-year deal to try to get to 1,000 career goals? I don't know. Maybe. I hope so. I love watching him play. As a San Jose Sharks fan, by the way, we know that, I'm really excited that we're going to get Gavin McKenna with the first pick in the 2026 NHL draft. I know, with Macklin Celebrini and Will Smith, that'd be great. Tonight was Tank Fection Mums give you crappy NHL sons at that look of disdain and throw a shoe or two at their entitled heads. Marcus said he'd be happy with Verhoff. So, I mean, we'd be disappointed, but we'd be happy. He's going to be good, guys. Canadian boy, big boy, and super talented already. I wouldn't be upset. I would be disappointed, but I wouldn't be upset. So, yeah. Anyways, that's where we're at, everyone. That's where we're at. The Tankathon is here to stay. All right, I'm going to head out tonight. Need to call it a night. Got to call it an early night. Have a great evening. Thank you so much for coming out. The Canucks lose in a mammoth way, 6-2 to the Utah Mammoth in Utah. And we play in a couple nights against the Vegas Golden Knights before the break ends. And, you know, that's just another day in paradise. So, and this weekend, the Olympics start. So, and I'll be doing lots of Olympics hockey stuff. So make sure you tune in for that as well. Have a good night, and go Canucks go, believe in blue. And the Tankathon is real. Tank, Vancouver, tank.